drugs.
Okay, I think we're live. I mean, we're not live, but I think we're recording.
I got a pulse.
I think I'm alive also, yes.
We're in the sun again, yes.
And now it's warm finally. I don't want it to change. I don't care if it ever goes back. I asked somebody today in the DR, I said, can I come work from there? I said, wanted to be warm. And they were
I know, the temperature was just,
All right, so there's so many things we could talk about, but we are going to talk about the go bags, right?
yes, and I didn't make my list, but I actually got a suitcase out because I'm like, well, all these things have to go in this go bag.
I still kind of have a glow, don't I? Compared to you. It's all right. It's okay, I need to glow.
You can come closer to me. Come a little bit closer.
I think it's just the way the light hits.
Yeah, it's the yellow lights.
Okay, so anyway. All right, so...
I got drugs.
Okay.
All your meds, you need to take your meds.
We do need to take the meds. Okay, I've got meds on mine.
And vitamins.
Oh, I figured that's in with meds.
Okay, they're all...
To me, they're all going to be in the same. So let me mark that off of mine. Okay, I said phone and charger.
I didn't even think about phone and charger. Because if it's really bad, you may not work. You know what? If you can get a CB radio, Citizen Band radio.
Well, let's go back to 1970. I think satellite phone would be nice. I think everybody needs a
phone. Now that would be really good.
But CB radios are really hard to come by.
I have little portable ones, or actually, the little ham radios like the police officers have. I've got some of those. We have some of those.
Yeah, but I still not gonna call your family.
No, I won't call your family.
I'm not gonna call the Hotel Inn up here in Cambridge and get you a room.
No, that won't.
Okay, so I will add that to my list. So, two-way communication.
You need a communication system, yes, other than carrier pigeon.
Well, here, that's about all you got.
Well, you know, if you get an electromagnetic impulse that shuts everything down, and that includes all your electronic vehicles, you want to have an old...
Which we have now.
I've got one that doesn't.
Well, we do too. It's an old Toyota, 1991 Toyota.
That's exactly what you want to keep going, because that'll go.
But yeah, everything else we own.
Yeah, everything else we shut down. The Chevelle won't. The 70 Chevelle won't. Wow.
So what's your next? I know, but see, you have to go back to the 70s to survive.
So my thing is, all your medical records.
I don't have any of those.
Well, anything that, like, I would take on computer, because you have a printout. Usually, I have a whole file. I have a whole file of all my meds. Okay. I do, I have a pulse. Check your pulse.
But I'm not on any meds.
Oh, well, but I could get off of them, and I don't really care about them. Vitamins will work just fine for me.
But if you do need them, yes,
if you do need them. The other thing was...
okay, let me write that down. So you have a file of your medical records?
I do, and I can print it out anytime. If I have to go, that's going to be printed out, because you can go by battery, and you hope we can get it printed out, or just put it on a USB and hope someplace there's a...
So that's going to be the last thing you're doing?
Yeah.
Or do you keep it printed out and keep it somewhere safe?
I sometimes have it printed out because they want them at the doctor's office, so sometimes I just print it out. It's a good idea. I'm going to put that in the safe, too.
But see, like, I've got... Yeah, I can, like, access on phone, but then if you can't access on phone...
Phone, right. So...
But if they're all down, they can't do anything anyway, right? How are they going to get meds?
That's exactly it.
How are they going to see you?
It's going to be like...
Because they're going to be standing there...
The Walking Dead. Have you watched The Walking Dead?
I have not.
Oh my God, if you do The Walking Dead, and we did, it was really quite interesting, because these things are things that they go after. They needed meds. And, that was the other thing that I was going to put on my list, salt. A container of salt.
And of course she writes NaCl, not salt. Salt is still 4 letters. Salt. Okay, you gotta explain that one to me.
Okay, because salt is an essential thing for life. it's all your animals always want salt. You need salt. So that's a good.
But they don't need water.
But salt is, you need it. Water, I guess you need what, but salt is. So I'm thinking of salt. We bought, remember a few years ago that we're worried about all this different stuff? We have lots of containers of salt. And salt is a bartering unit too. So it's something that you can barter with.
Sugar would be too.
Sugar, but you can live without sugar. You can't live without salt. You need the sodium for your brain, you need the chlorine for your digestion. So salt,
We're gonna be eating plants anyway, we're gonna get the chlorophyll.
oh, we are freeze dry all of it.
We're gonna be out there grazing in the grass. Okay, so,
And everything that's gonna be, like, I want all the important documents, because who knows what happens.
well, I did put like passport, social security card.
Yes, all of those, birth certificates, who knows what's gonna happen if you need to go with that. And then all of, any money, now, paper money, but if you have,
Now, you're gonna need paper if the computers are down.
well, yeah, but who knows what happens if you're having to go someplace, maybe your money's not gonna be good anymore in terms of paper.
Well, everything depends on what the catastrophe
Exactly,
is.
so you take everything that you can, and I'm looking, that's why I brought this little suitcase down from the attic yesterday. I said, gentlemen, let's leave it right here.
Notice we have not said clothes or underwear.
No,
But I do have lipstick on mine. I have lipstick because I've got to, I don't care how bad it gets. Even if I'm looking like The Walking Dead, I need lipstick. So lipstick for me.
lipstick for you, okay?
Yes. I'm also grabbing my pillow. And I actually have a My Pillow
Okay,
because I can't.
not the first thing on my chart. Although I will say that my bed is very important to me, and every night when I go to bed, I go, I love my bed. And that includes my pillow. I love my bed.
And I did say my Bible. But my Bible is on my phone, but if I can't charge it, and if I can, but I did say my
And that would
Bible.
be a really problem for me, because I have so many different Bibles that I like. It's sort of like my weapons. I have so many weapons that I like.
And that was the other one, weapon, gun.
But, you know, which ones do you want to take?
I just said a gun, so I figured a pistol.
Oh,
Because shotguns are hard to tote, but
yeah, but some of the Kel-Tec ones, I mean, I have a really nice self-defense shotgun that's got double barrels, and it's not big, and boy, that's a good one.
you should think about what you're going to be running through the woods looking at. I mean, you gotta
Old
be,
people don't run.
ain't no telling what the catastrophe's gonna be, you might be running.
I will see, I can fit a lot in that Chevelle, but everything in the top shelf of the safe has to come. Because it's got all the documents, it's got all the coins, all the gold, all the silver, all the cash, everything. That's gotta go. That's gotta come with us. I said to my husband, I hope you can carry the suitcase upstairs when it's loaded.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
You gotta be able
where are you gonna be putting this and keeping it?
And then I've gotta find all my kitty cats.
What about glasses?
Oh, I got 2 pairs, they gotta go. They gotta go with you.
And hearing aids, if you wear hearing aids and
All the
batteries?
batteries. You know, here's another thing that I was thinking. I was thinking about buying some today. It's just glasses for reading, like the computer. Because they're cheap. And you could get some cheap glasses to just have them with
Unless you gotta see distance.
Yeah, well,
Because you need to see that bear or whatever that zombie coming at you.
just a second. I can see in the distance. It's really up close and personal. So, all of that stuff, and clothing.
It's not on my list. Clothes are not on my list.
Camo, I guess, would be, I would go for some of that.
I did say grab your wallet, your passport, your social security, your gun. I got my pillow. I say grab my computer because we're gonna have to do a podcast on the run.
I know, I was like, they're showing me, meet at St. Luke's.
So I don't have a lot in my suitcase. Apparently, you're gonna be really heavy.
See,
You're gonna be very
as I said
heavy.
to my husband, as many guns as I can carry on my shoulder. And I like to have, the shotgun, yeah, I like to have guns that have a pistol that has the same caliber. Like if it's a .45, and then the pistol's a .45. So I like to have that. So you don't have to worry about different types of calibers of bullets because they're interchangeable with the rifle that
Well, then that's the thing too, you gotta carry your ammo.
you gotta carry your
So between your ammo and everything, we don't have time to have clothes.
So we got a limit.
We could be naked and, not afraid though. We're not gonna be naked and afraid. We might be naked, but we are gonna be,
I got hiding under this one.
we are not afraid. The new show, Naked and Unafraid. Old people version.
If the gun doesn't scare you, the skin will.
See, that's the one thing about when you got a little bit of fluff like me, so you don't have wrinkles.
Oh,
Things don't really sag because they just puff on it and I mean so.
Well, they tell you to take collagen now, it undoes all the wrinkles and things, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you got that good Italian blood. You don't need that.
I've been taking spirulina. I let, just aside, so I bought some collagen that says bovine collagen. I'm like, okay, what am I eating, cow hoofs or something? And it's all these amino acids. And I look at that, I'm like, wait a minute, I've been taking these with spirulina for years, so why am I...
Well, one of my natural people, they told me just to get the, bones in the freezer section and then just cook them up and make them good, and broth, and you're gonna get all your collagen you need. Because it's the bones. You're gonna
It's the
get
bone marrow,
everything.
yeah, that gives you...
So,
Hey,
once we kill the deer in the woods, then we'll be able to
That's
boil
right.
the bone marrow and still get our collagen.
that's why you want to have a nice rifle with you that has...
I guess I do need a comb and a brush, though.
I gotta have a toothbrush.
Well, I figured I might could grab one of them somewhere. Because
Yeah.
people will be looting and stuff, so I'll just run in there with them. I did think about toothbrush, but I was thinking, if you're, say your house is burning down, or it's coming right here, what are you grabbing? Notice I didn't even put pictures. I didn't put anything personal that I needed
I
to
have
keep.
them on my computer too. So I got, I download everything and, so hopefully the computer will work, but,
But you gotta have your plug and all, would you?
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Because if you're taking one suitcase between the two of you,
well, this is a pretty good sized suitcase.
but you're all gonna be, I don't wanna see you two running down the,
We don't run, it's gonna be driving. It's like, actually, I'm not leaving. Dare come to my house.
you're gonna have to leave as a fire.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that's horrible. Just a little aside, my friend had a fire in her house, right? So I got in touch with her last week just to see how they were doing. Don't you know the looters went in? They stole her mink coat that hadn't been destroyed and her fox coat. They caught some people, but they didn't get all the stuff returned.
It's just terrible. It's horrible.
It is, and that was one thing that was happening in California with this devastating fire, is that the state would not let these people go back into their property now. And I think the federal government said, no, they stepped in and said, you're gonna let them go back. Could you imagine how many things that are probably their personal stuff or valuable stuff? Because coins don't burn. Gold may melt, but I mean, it's still gonna be gold and still gonna be silver. So those things, if you can't take them with you, they're probably still gonna be there. And I remember a few years ago, many years ago now, one of our church people's house burned to the ground out on Plank Road. And we went over to help them. It had been an older home and it had a basement, and we went to help them recover coins and stuff. And we found lots and lots of their coins and money and things that had been in the fire. So if you keep them in a central location, we keep all of our coins, the ones that, and coin sets.
Maybe you aren't advertised.
Yeah, you gotta find them first.
It's like you get the Rambo first.
It's a funny story. Monday, we're being lazy. We worked out in the morning, I did some stuff. Ooh, did you hear that noise?
I did.
Must be the squirrels. And we are watching a show, and we hear our driveway alarm go off, bing, and then bing. It's like, whoa. 2 people in our driveway at the same time. One was the pest control, and the other was the sheriff. I was like, oh, did he stop him? No, he came to visit. We were talking about hunting. Go figure, right? So, and we were talking about all these different things that happen. And so you never know who's going to come to your house. And you never know what's going to go on, but we do have a driveway alarm. Do you have one?
No, my driver is late. By the time you turned in.
Yeah, you're already
it's too late.
Right there at the house. It's like, okay, yeah, there's somebody here.
Yeah. They have the door before.
It really is. It's really nice to have, this morning, was it this morning or last night? We heard ding, 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 ding. It's like, what is going on? It was a rabbit. I go back and forth in front of
See, my husband probably ripped it out of the wall if that was going on.
Sometimes it's deer, because I thought that's what it was.
That would
Anyway,
annoy
so
him.
I would have to go through, it was really tough to decide on which weapon to bring. I probably would carry a couple of pistols. I don't know how many different things, and then, of course, you have to have the ammo to go with it.
And see, I didn't discuss any of this with my husband, so his is going to be totally different.
Oh, see, we went down and we're looking, and I said, well, everything here has to be in there. You know, and...
But a lot of these things he's going to grab, so I know. I mean, I know the things that he's going to grab.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
But then there's some things that's going to be like, you taking that?
Lipstick, huh? And, you know, your excuse is you can leave messages if you have to with your lipstick.
No, I don't need an excuse for lipstick. Lipstick is vital. I want them to at least think, oh, she's got lipstick, so she must be alive.
I think my
if I
baby
don't have it, then they walk over me if I'm falling down.
My baby shampoo for my eyes. I really need it for my eyes.
You bathe your eyes?
Yes. Ever since I had surgery in this one, I have issues. I don't think it was a very sanitary surgery. So yes, and I missed 2 days because we were away. Lo and behold, didn't I have a problem with this eye yesterday? I'm like, okay. So I scrubbed it. So I'm bringing my baby shampoo,
Okay.
my toothbrush.
I should get a razor. I don't want to start looking like a woolly mammoth.
Oh, why not? Keep your...
Maybe deodorant.
No, cornstarch, baby cornstarch would be just as good. That powder would do a good job.
This is just getting interesting.
It is. Now, see, my list is gonna have to get longer, so I'm gonna need some cornstarch.
I mean, actually, see, apparently we are of the mindset we're not going to be staying in a hotel. We are of the mindset we're preparing in case we're stuck in the woods somewhere, because I know my husband can put up a lean-to, and it won't leak.
Oh, you know what?
So, I mean, I know he can do
I'm glad
that.
you said that. We need some black plastic. Big garbage bags would work. Black
She's going to have to have a U-Haul behind her little Chevy.
I can roll these up pretty
But
good.
then you're going to need gasoline to keep the car going.
Well, that we'll find out. But black plastic you need because if you don't have available water, you can get it. So I need an empty can.
Again, we're not apparently thinking that we're going to just be staying at a hotel.
No, we are out
somewhere.
roughing it. We're waiting for the zombies to come.
If I'm roughing it that hard and that long, you might as well come get me. Come have the zombies come get me.
So I used to do a unit on survival with my students. And I do have a little thing that has all the things that you need, you know, if you have to really rough it and survive out there. But black plastic is really good because you can use it for lots of things. That's my trenching tool.
Well, that's the one thing. If we can't near each other, because see, my husband used to teach wilderness survival.
Yes, so.
And he used to teach
So we should have a place where we can.
survival in the military too. Like if you get
That's right, yes.
shot down or land
And you make
someplace
sure
and
you have
stuff.
a big knife.
So I feel safe. That's why I can take my lipstick because he's got the rest covered.
We should have a place.
I'm just gonna have the documents and stuff, because he's gonna be looking for that at some point, but lipstick, I'm gonna be sitting over there praising the Lord and having my Bible study, and he's gonna be, I
We
should
should have a
have,
place for meeting.
we should, and you do need to have, I think, something with your family, but I do think in which we will, because we already have, like, he's got his camping kit, like where he keeps pots and pans and utensils, so we'll
Yep.
probably grab that anyway.
Yep.
Like I said, there's things I know he's gonna grab.
I don't think
So-
we have pots and pans. We used to do a lot of camping.
Well, he camps and stuff, but, so anyway, he's got all that, and, so that, yeah, so it's gonna be
I mean, we have a
interesting.
little tiny fireplace that you can, just a little thing that folds up and you can use it to cook stuff on. It's kind of cool. You know, it's
Yeah, he's
flat. I mean,
got
it's just,
matches,
yes.
but he can do the fire without, but if it's a rainy time or snow, he may not be
You
able
know,
to
I
do
know you
it.
think that's crazy. We do have go bag. We have 2 go bags downstairs with minimum stuff if we have to depart quick and then able to come back. And in there, I believe I have a magnifying glass.
Because you can start, but can you start it even if it's like snow on the ground and it's wet?
If you get, you know what,
Drying it's good too.
yes,
Now that'll burn.
that'll
So you
work.
can put some of that, and that'll keep forever if you put it in a plastic bag.
Pine
and-
cones.
And put it well, if they're wet though, they're not gonna burn.
Yeah, you'd have to,
But that will, so if you put that in a plastic
Yep.
bag and put it with your to-go stuff, then at least you'd have
I have a
fire.
little tinder box in the go bag, because I had some stuff before, and actually when Turning Point we did some different, venues. We would buy little things, like the little, space blankets. They're little space blankets. There's a little whistle that has a compass on it. Compass may be good to have. A compass is quite good to have.
She's thinking we're gonna be in the woods. I'm thinking we're gonna be at the Marriott somewhere.
Your husband and
Maybe not the
and I've done
Marriott.
it, is you can use a regular analog watch to figure out your directions if you do it with the sun.
When he can do it like this too,
Yes,
the Indian way, and you can tell what time it is and stuff, and, no, he can do the sundial thing.
The sundial.
I mean, he's a
if
very,
you put a stick in the
I don't know
ground,
the-
you put a stick in the ground, you can figure it out.
like I
pretty
said,
easy.
I can have lipstick, because he's got the rest of it.
Really wants her lipstick. How about nail polish? You gonna bring that too?
Well, as long as they warn me ahead of time, I'll have my nails done before we go. I did think about eyebrows and eyelashes, but, mascara and stuff, but I said, no, if I had to leave the house with one cosmetic, it would have to be lipstick.
Nope, not on my list.
It's okay, I'll have some for
Maybe
you to
some,
share.
maybe some pencils. I like pencils work even if it's wet and rainy. I actually have a little tablet, Turning Point has a little tablet that you can use for, if it's rainy, to write notes and stuff. But,
Well, that's about all that's my go bag. But I think we've covered a lot of stuff. I mean, in all seriousness,
thinking about-
it's to get you thinking about what you and your family
yeah,
want.
what's your priority? What do you need to bring
Because
with
there's
you?
people out there that are not survivalists like we are. Or don't have a husband like mine that is one. So if you are not, and you're just a city folk and never done anything like this, you may need to think of a plan. Because yeah.
I mean, and God forbid, and I hope it never happens,
Yeah, I hope so too.
it's just tough to just try
But
to
you think about if the hotels get filled up where you're at. I mean,
Yes.
and always keep your cars full of gas so that you can take off and go.
Yeah,
Because you don't know what may or may not happen. So, I mean, we just don't know where we're going to end up or what's going to happen.
and I think, do they even use CB radios anymore? I know that we have a couple portable ones, and I bet you they do. Because truckers always used to be on a CB radio rather than a phone. So, and I know we have the little handheld police radios, which is nice to know what's going on.
But
when you
again,
do that.
everything new you got to charge.
You do have to charge.
And there's things that don't come with batteries.
You could be
in them.
like those Tesla cars that have generators that they pull out of their cars.
That's why I need a Tesla.
Hey, solar operated, that's it. And they are coming out with that.
There's a lot of solar things that will be really good.
That's.
Get you a water filtration kit too, if you can to put in.
Solar is like, it can charge. You can get those little kits that are not expensive. We saw a car locally about 3 years ago. It has a solar panel on its car. It was an older car. He must have been able to make it battery operated, and he has solar panels on it. I thought that was kind of funny. Because there is a solar company in California making a solar car. You can go 40 miles, and then the full charge will take you.
Until dark.
Until dark, and then it's a little, yes, sundials only work during the day.
All right, guys, well, that's it.
Wow, that was fast. And we
Hope you had fun on this
And
one.
we didn't even talk about everything that's happening.
No, we got so many other things to talk about.
And it's just gonna be good.
It's a lot happening, so.
Yeah, it is. The world is fast.
All right, guys, well, we'll see you later.